What is up, guys? I'm the Sensual Beast, and we are back with some more delicious sneaky, maybe? What are these guys up there? Okay, they're friendly, so I thought they were enemies. I was gonna say I'm about to give them the go spank Rooney. We're back with some more delicious Horizon Zero Dawn. Now today we're gonna finish out the Queen's Gambit questline, side quest, and get back into the main missions. Last episode we fought a very girthy, a very delicious Thunderjaw. He was corrupted, which made him a little bit stronger, a little bit, a little more feisty, but nothing we couldn't handle. If you guys want to check out the last couple episodes of Horizon Zero Dawn, check out the Horizon Zero Dawn playlist, linked in the description, and also a little icon for your movie users. Alright, let's get to the ladies over here. If you guys remember, she has quite the amazing six-pack, man. I need to know your tactics. Do you use a shake wave? Do you use the like X program or whatever it's called? Alright, let's go.
Not exactly a royal barge, is it? Oh well, defectors can't be choosers. Let's get aboard, shall we?
Damn, this is really cool. This is really intricate. I'm surprised we were able to push that. It's got like huge pieces of metal on it. Nice, let's go. Damn, look at that. For being, tribal to a degree. Look at that six-pack. Look at that six-pack.
You've done a good thing. Maybe even ended a war.
Maybe, but my war just keeps going.
We'll spank them up for us, Aloy. We will. I promise. So beautiful. Hey, let's go. We're here. Take in the music, guys. Let it touch you. Let it make you shake your buns. Bam, 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 bam.
Edaman, my brother. Welcome home. You have nothing to fear. You are now under the protection of the Sundom. My protection. As is your mother, she will not be harmed. You have my word, the law of the sun. Aloy, it seems I see your influence everywhere. You've done so much for the Sundom, and it will always be appreciated. You have my thanks. May you walk in the light.
Hey, let's go. I was actually wondering if that was his brother.
Appalling. I spent 2 years in the Forbidden West setting this up, and the redhead gets all the credit?
I'm still getting paid, right?
You'll be lucky if I let you live. I couldn't have done this without you. When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks. I promise.
What do you mean when we meet again?
Goods here.
Alright. Climb down. Deep Secrets of the Earth. Queen's Gambit. Done. Completed. Alright, that was really cool. Aided the defectors. Skill points. And a lot of it. Ooh, a lot of XP. That's quite a bit. Alright, awesome. Yeah. I mean, that was pretty huge, guys. I mean, we literally just helped basically the highest ranking, peeps at the Shadow Kingdom, the Shadow Carja Kingdom escape. So they have no king. They have nothing now. They have nothing. No one to really, I guess rule them. No one to be like, oh, we're fighting for this cause. It's all a ruse now. Alrighty, guys. Well, I guess it's now time to head back into Sunfall and climb down into the depths of the craziness. Here we go. That's right. Make way, Felicius. Make way. Make way. Make way. Make way.
It's like some horrible dream.
Wait, what? Who's gone? Who? What?
Now we don't even have a Sun King. What did we do to deserve this?
Well, you guys are a little bit rough around the edges. Let's just put it that way. Look at this arena, guys. Look at this arena. I'm sure we're gonna be fighting in this arena soon enough, but not right now. All right, let's head on down. I should probably change my outfit just to, you know, just to have a little, to spice it up a little bit. What do we not use that much? I guess we use the Banooks thing a couple of times, but not that much really. Let's go back to the Carja Soaks, man. I feel like that's the fanciest way to go. Oh man, these things. Hope we don't die. Woohoo! Nice. Oh, yes. Nice. Alright, now we go down. So exciting, guys. So I guess we're finally gonna learn what Zero Dawn is. At least that's the promise of this quest. Hopefully it delivers. Here we go. Let's go.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Let's hope so.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated. So by now,
Oh, that's not good.
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Well, why don't you come down here and open the door, Felicia? Huh? Alright. Explore the Project Zero Dawn facility. Oh my goodness, guys, it's time. It's time. Alright. Before we keep going though, I mean we gotta go back. We gotta go back in time. See if I can actually find any other relics back here. It doesn't seem like it. Yeah, these guys are definitely gonna find out that we're down here. They're gonna be like, there's a Felicia in the facility. Get out of here, Felicia. I'll be like, oh, no, I don't think so. You just don't think so. Alright, here we go, guys.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Alright. Sounds Gucci. Oh, you guys already know how I like my data points. Alright, let's see. From lounge staff to admin. Subject another incident. This morning's unfortunate incident with Dr. Popovich is another example of reception's need for additional support. We appreciate that Zero Dawn is an immensely complicated project, but as the staff who serve on the front line, we're tired of being neglected. As we have already requested, we need human translators, fluent in Polish, for example, security staff who can subdue enraged embryologists, or for example, and dermal sedatives to calm persons who are screaming in Polish while hurling chairs and vases at reception staff, for example. Yes, most of the candidates are reasonably calm and well behaved, but we need help handling the exceptions to that rule. Please respond. Huh? Why Polish? Why? What was going on with the Polish? The Polish peeps. Not sure. Alright. Let's look around a little more. Yeah, look at that girthy door. Whew. Another data point over here. We need support too. A lot of people need support, man. Let's see. From reception staff to admin, we need support too. Reception staff continues to require additional support managing SD candidates when they arrive at the facility. Many are frightened or confused. Some are highly agitated. These are not the sort of persons who are accustomed to having information withheld from them. At minimum, we need human translators. The Langbots are not efficient, and mild sedatives for the extreme cases. Any and all support would be welcome. Perhaps you could start by responding to one of these mails. Yeah, that would be a nice start. I feel like they're being ghosted a little bit. Hashtag rude. Hashtag rude. Alright, let's keep moving here, guys.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Why were they getting candidates like human peeps for Zero Dawn? What was the whole point of that?
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
Oh, okay, now we're talking. The purpose of our visit, huh? Alright, what do we have in here? Restock or else. Let's see. From lounge staff to admin. Subject, restore or restock or else. For the 5th time, please restock the lounge selection of herbal teas. If I have to listen to one more Edhegs throw a tantrum because we're out of the organic cucumber mint or blackberry sage varietals, I'm going to lose it. Please respond, and this time no tempest in a teapot or steep demand jokes, okay? Oh my goodness. I guess the variation of snacks was not as, varied as we've hoped. Ooh, hello there, Felicia. Big Mama is here. My guess is they were testing candidates as maybe scientists or people that they needed for them to help with the project, or my theory was right and they were trying to clone someone. They were trying to clone the perfect candidate. I don't know, guys. Check this out. Soundproofing. Lounge staff to minimal corruption. To admin. Okay. Would it be possible to improve the soundproofing between VR1 and the lounge area? Most of the candidates stay quiet during the presentation, but the ones who scream or sob can be plainly heard by candidates waiting their turn in the lounge. Just a thought. Yeah, I feel like if I heard someone crying on the other side of the room where I was about to go into, I would be a little freaked out, just a tad. Nothing too crazy, of course. Here we go. What the fuck is that in the middle of there?
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors. That Zero Dawn is a top-secret super-weapons program. The technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them. And they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super-weapons program. And it will not save us. Nothing will save us. Here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Oh, damn. Wow. Holy Medusas.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
What in the fudge, man? Also, somehow we lost our outfit in the cutscene. Why'd you do that, Gorilla? Why'd you do that, Gorilla Games? Man, that was a lot of juicy information. Damn. So the people that were coming in here were definitely candidates to basically scientists to help out the project Zero Dawn. All right, enter the viewing room. Here we go, guys. Oh, the Medusas! What the fudge?
Kestrels. They got in through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Oh, it's more than that, my friend. Way more than that. Alright, before we keep going here, there's a notebook entry that we did get. I think there's some... Okay, no, this is just what he said, I think. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think there's some text to what he just mentioned. But no, we're Gucci. Alright. Actually, let me take my bow and arrow out. Because these guys are gonna get, they're gonna get the Medusas. Also, let's put our silky and sneaky outfit on. What is this over here? Oh, please, some of this leads us to another power cell. Plus. There's a room behind us, so we're definitely gonna turn back if it doesn't. But oh, yo, this is like a whole intricate. Okay, give me a sec. There's something over here that we didn't explore, and I will not leave anything unexplored. Holy Medusas! Okay, alright, Felicius. Just relax, okay? Right, just give him a second. Gonna wait for him to turn around. Well, we can take out this guy quickly and swiftly. We're gonna explore a little bit freely. He's definitely turning this way. Can I highlight his track? I can. The thing is, they're kind of rolling together right now. Damn it. Alright, he's out. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Hoo-yah! Felicia, I got a present. I got the present.
We're too close to the tribal crypt to stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
Relax, homie. I'm gonna find out. Just give me a second. So there's a lot. What the? There's a ladder up there. All right, let's check it out. Oh, these data points. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's a lot of them here. Alright, let's get all this stuff first. Holy Felicias. Let's change outfits. Gotta keep ourselves fancy and presentable. Alright, that's the way out. What you got, Felicia? Oh, health boost. That would have been really helpful. Oh, what the fudge? Alright, let's check this out. Interview with Ron Felder.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since '57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, alright?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Oh, fudge. Okay, so he mentioned embryonics, which is what I was sort of mentioning. I mean, I guess cloning is probably the less fancy way of saying it. But yeah, it's basically something that reproduces humans. Oh my goodness. Alright. So they're basically just weighing all of their options. Alright, Captain Okilo.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, US Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
What in the fudge? Damn, dude. Shenanigans were definitely hitting the fan, I'll tell you that much. Let's see, guidelines number 1. Let's check this out. Oh my, quite a bit here. Alright, let's check this out. Let's see, for debriefing after presentation 1. Candidates must be allowed to ask questions and be given the necessary time to fully absorb the information they have received. It is important to be aware that candidates have just been exposed to triggers for severe mental and emotional trauma. Do not assume silence or outward calmness indicates acceptance. It is essential to stress that all other options for combating the feral plague and preserving the continuation of humanity life have been considered and found unworkable. Communicate this fact calmly but clearly and firmly. Familiarize yourself with data on the catastrophic environmental impact of nuclear engagements versus the swarm, addendum B1, and unfeasibility of maintaining life in orbital, lunar, or undersea structures, addenda C1, C2, and C3, so that you can counter candidates' objections in depth. If a candidate asks for a time alone to review supplementary information, allow this without hesitation. Be sure to inform security personnel so that the candidates can be monitored for attempts at self-harm. Candidates should only be cleared to proceed to presentation 2 if you believe their mental state is sufficiently stable. Note that real-time support will be available via your focus, security, and medical crisis teams are data corrupted. What the fudge, man? So I guess they were just looking at, they were just weighing all their options, seeing what other people's ideas were. I mean, so what? I mean, I was gonna say, what did Elizabeth Sobek do then? This was her idea, just to gather all the brilliant minds in the world and try and come up with a solution. That was her done. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Ooh, Suzanne Alpert.
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
Oh, okay, so this lady sounds promising out of all the peeps that we've heard so far. She's calm, she's collected, at least it seems like it. And I feel like she may have an idea. Hopefully a good one. What do we have here? Dr. H.S.U. Suve?
There is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things?
I know that there's already a lot to take in.
In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think. He spoke neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange. And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm, the feral plague? I understand it is terrible, but it really cannot be stopped? Why tell us this? There are people in Shanghai, my friends, my family. They have joined Operation Enduring Victory already. It is for nothing? We will all die?
We're going to be able to answer some of these questions.
I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me.
You were brought here because of your skill set.
No, that can't be right. I am an art historian. I know Dutch masters, Japanese calligraphy, Gerhard Richter. What does that matter now?
Maybe the basis for the tribes, the basis for future civilization, to go all the way back to not the Stone Age, but just a little bit after. Man, what the fudge is going on?
That is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people. They feed off them?
Not just people, all organic matter.
Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced some bloody biofuel.
In a word, yes.
Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here?
No, Doctor.
Please, tell him Tom Pake wants a word. Now, get off! Get off!
Doctor, please.
Get Ted Pharaoh in here!
Want to discuss?
Whew. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bubble serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, there was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place. You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
What the fudge? So, I guess not only scientists were here, but maybe hackers, some kind of maybe hacker terrorist. I'm not sure. This guy definitely doesn't seem very in touch. I mean, he knows what's going on, but he's got some kind of like maleficence to him.
You previously worked for Pharaoh Automated Systems.
On the Chariot Line self-replication rotates. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
Damn, so this is the guy who created the machines, huh? Holy Medusa's, man. Alright, a lot of crazy information in here already. Let's keep moving.
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life, for us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Oh my... Dude. You guys can see my face. When that whole thing was happening, and just now, just like, it's all the weird emotions happening at the same time. And it's... Oh, Jesus Christ, it's crazy. Wow. My idea was basically the idea of a caveman. It was tiny compared to what they were dreaming of. They were hoping for. I mean, they achieved it, I think, to a degree, but wow. I can see why they definitely wanted the best of the best. You know, the people that could, I guess, you know, keep calm and carry on to work on this project, because it really was the end. What the fudge, dude? Alright, let's keep going. Let me know how you guys are feeling right now. It's so crazy, man. I mean, I guess how you guys felt when you guys also found this out. That is a really, really cool story, man. Like this just Alright, let's go. It just explains so much, you know. It explains machines. It's crazy. Because there's central projects. Alright. What do we have here? Make your selection. Alright, let's check this out. Let's see. You are now in possession of information regarding the true nature and purpose of Project Zero Dawn. Classified far above top secret. As such, we regret that you cannot be allowed to leave this facility. There are 3 options available to you at this point. Please consider each carefully. Trained counselors are standing by to assist you in making your choice. Participation. You will be assigned to a sub-project team based on your area of expertise. You should be aware that the way forward will be difficult and the project's outcome is uncertain. You will be expected to work a minimum of 80 hours per week, and your communications with family members will be extremely limited and monitored in real time. Upon successful completion of the project, you and your immediate family, or 2 persons of your choosing, will be transferred to the Elysium sealed habitat to live out the remainder of your natural lives. Wow. Identify detention. Should you choose to decline participation in Project Zero Dawn, you will be confined indefinitely. You will be given 48 hours to consider, after which your decision to refuse participation will be considered irrevocable. Every reasonable effort will be made to make your term of confinement as comfortable as possible, but you will not be permitted contact with the outside world, and death within 18 months due to the Pharaoh Plague is inevitable. When the Zero Dawn facility is abandoned, detainees who wish not to opt for medical euthanasia will be released. Wow. Medical euthanasia. The information you have just received understandably calls into question the purpose of continuing to live. If you would prefer to end your life at this point, pain-free medical euthanasia is available. A 48-hour waiting period is required, during which time you may instead opt for participation or confinement. Please notify a counselor when you are ready to make your choice, or if you have further questions. Dude. Oh my god, imagine being given, I mean, I know which one I take. I mean, if I had been chosen because of my skills, I better put them to good use, man. I ain't going down, you know, just by being taken out by machines. I'm gonna try my best to do what I can. But that's crazy, man. So I mean, there was a habitat though that Elysium, where they were hoping to at least, you know, live out the rest of their lives. Maybe not repopulate themselves, but just, you know, again, live out the rest of their lives. I wonder if we're gonna be able to find that. That'd be really cool. Really interesting. Maybe we'll find Elizabeth Selvett there. Alright. Man, there's so much data going on here. Look at this. We've almost filled up this audio data points just from here. That's crazy, man. Alright, let's keep moving. Oh, there's something down here too. Ooh, we got some text. Counselor Guidelines number 2. Let's check that out. Let's see. It is vitally important that candidates choose to participate in Project Zero Dawn voluntarily and knowingly, without additional coercion and without a value judgment on the part of the counselor. Confirm for candidates that they were selected due to their skill sets and accomplishments. Emphasize that their dedicated participation in Zero Dawn will increase the project's chances of success. Frame participation in Zero Dawn as an opportunity to respond actively in the face of an overwhelming threat. Candidates may question the fairness of their selection and validate such objections as normal, even admirable responses. Emphasize the value of candidates' expertise to the future, not just humanity, but terrestrial life as a whole. Likewise, candidates may balk at the morality extending their lifespans and those of loved ones beyond 0 day. Validate their hesitation, acknowledge that, while the reward of Elysium is not fair, it will be earned. If possible, redirect their ethical misgivings towards greater commitment to the project. When candidates challenge the plausibility of Project Zero Dawn, permit them to review Dr. Sobek's presentation as many times as they wish and allow access to supplemental articles geo through P2O. Allow them to suspend the interview to fully process this documentation. A significant minority of candidates will elect for medical euthanasia. It is important to receive this decision kindly and without judgment. Advise them of a 48-hour waiting period, during which counselors will be available to discuss their decision. Emphasize that the euthanasia will not occur without repeat consent when the procedure is scheduled to take place. No one will be euthanized against her or his will. Candidates who elect indefinite detention must be informed that they have 48 hours to reverse their decision, after which the decision is set in stone, basically. Oi. 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 Mother of pearl, man. Mother of pearl. Why have you forsaken us?
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, They were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. We just told ourselves we weren't cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's better than rapid innovation. A better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. Isn't it just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom? I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
Damn, man. Damn. Hearing them just kind of like gives me the chills. I don't know why. All right.
If you're still nauseous. No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this, but the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timo. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock? You grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety. I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family? I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years. I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words. I'm sorry. Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over. I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
Oh my goodness, and we thought she was gonna be, you know, in for the ride. I guess not. Well, that also answers another question. You know, they obviously couldn't reproduce, because yeah, I mean, if you have, you know, the population growing, whatever they, you know, stash for, you know, 2,000 people for 100 years is gonna grow to, you know, 2,000 people or 5,000 people. You know, that's crazy.
See to make sure I behave this time?
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What are you... You know... Get your hands off me!
Oh my goodness. He was probably placed in detention for 48 hours to maybe hopefully reconsider. So we heard something, and that's why I was going back. I was like, I want to hear what the machine's gonna say. Mother, what is this? Oh, these are the vents that they came in through, right? Or maybe are about to come in through? Alright. Oh, what is that over there? Fire striker? Oh, it's that. It's that the weapon from that dude that came down here earlier. Oh, what is this? Oh, stranded shackles, huh? What is that? Is that part of that? No, it's the inventory. Oh yeah, it's the other ones. This is a necklace and these are shackles. Interesting. All right. Well, let's keep on going this way then. Damn, man. This whole thing is just, it's cray and the membrane. Cray and the membrane. Alright, here we go, guys.
Intruder! Get her!
Alright.
Oh!
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Yeah, thanks, man. Woo! Woo! Am I even getting them? I can't tell. Ouch. Whoa. Woo. 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 Got him. Alright, that guy should be hopefully up, almost.
Dave, I'm gonna make you pay for that.
No, you won't.
I'm gonna make you pay.
Woo! Oh, Felicia's got a little angry there. A little too feisty too. Alright, nice. What do we have here? Tom Peach.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe anyway.
Damn, alright. So he's taking both options,
Forget
man.
about traveling light.
He's going with helping, but he ain't staying, 100 years in a bunker, in a vault. Vaultic would probably provide a lot of help here. Alright guys, well before we continue here, I think we're gonna end the episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy a lot of information that we're learning. I want to cover everything that I can because there's a lot of juicy info that you don't want to miss. They put these data points here for you to kind of understand the story a little more. That way when you go into the whatever happens next, you have a better understanding of what's really happening. You have a lot of viewpoints and a lot of ways to look at it. So I really enjoy how they've done the data points, the audio logs. I think they're really cool, and I'm just enjoying the ride here, guys. Hopefully you enjoy. If you did, make sure to go ahead and smack the like button. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think of these craziness. What would you do if you were chosen by Elizabeth to try and help out with this project? Would you do it? Like I said, I think if I'm gonna go out doing something. I'm not just gonna go out sitting there nilly-willy doing nothing. So I know what choice I'd take. If you guys want to check out more Horizon Zero Dawn, check out the Horizon Zero Dawn playlist and more juicy videos on the channel. All links to those things will be in the description at the end of the video, and also a little icon for your movies, which are very juicy, delicious, stinky kind of day.